ain't giving that shit for free. Not talking about money, I'm talking about inner me. Both us feel the same way, but ladies first chivalry. Let's start with the first, get bracket between them sheets. I don't want no games, if you play them, then I'll boo off you. I just want to vibe and get freaky, take them clothes off you. Can I get the invite, your addy, and pull up on you? I just want to get to know you, past beauty, and make you comfortable.
You looking better than a brand new Wraith. Shot you a 10 in the face. You never been up on a high like this with a guy like this. So nah, nah, nah. Hey, oh, I know.
All right, this is Robert Wood with the Keep It Daygo podcast. We're here right now with young Perry B on his 31st birthday when we're filming this.
What's up? What's up?
He is a major part of San Diego's uprising urban entertainment industry. He's been doing a lot of things. I believe he's traveled. He has some buzz around San Diego. He works well with other artists. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to talk to him, let you guys get to know him, and hopefully you'll like him enough to support him along with the rest of San Diego's urban entertainment industry.
Definitely. Thank you.
Perry B, what did Daygo like, baby?
Oh, man, it's always lovely, man. How's it going for you?
Oh, man, I love it. And you know what? I know that they love you in San Diego's urban entertainment industry. I see you travel. I see you put out a lot of content. Tell us a little bit about your career, about some of the things that you've been doing to create that wider buzz.
Some of the things I've been doing, staying consistent with the music, with dropping and releasing music, traveling, getting myself out there a little bit, repping San Diego to the fullest. Everywhere I go, I'm a Daygo baby. So, everywhere I go, they know it, and it's being open to collab and do different things, man. You feel me? Get outside the box, do things outside the norm.
Well, you definitely are doing some things that for artists listening to you that aren't having the level of success you're having, they can learn from. So
Thank you.
How do you feel about our current situation in San Diego's urban entertainment, where we have a buzz, we're right on the cutting edge, things are going good for us. COVID comes and kind of devastates us, and now we're doing it through social media, and we're just really pushing hard. And I know you understand social media because I see what you do with it. So kind of explain that to us a little bit. Like, do you feel that us being locked in and just going social media is getting us more buzz out of the San Diego area? Or do you feel like it was better when we were doing concerts? Kind of like,
I think everything has been going the way it's been going perfectly. You get what I'm saying? COVID did block a lot of things, but it also shed light to a lot of things and gave people more time to really perfect themselves. You get what I'm saying? As far as it stopping music and stopping industry, no, but there has been hurdles along the way, especially with all the stuff going on. But I don't think it affects the push as a whole for San Diego. We've been pushing before COVID, and we still pushing during, and we're gonna be pushing afterwards.
Definitely gonna be pushing afterwards. Once we come through the fire, we forge. Let me ask you this.
Yeah, definitely.
In other cities like LA, like New York, like Miami, like Houston, Texas, we could just go on and on. Right up the street, we have Los Angeles, the Bay Area, Sacramento, all these different places. Even though they have gang situations, they managed to muster up enough unity to get together and drive their urban entertainment industries. What do you think it will take for us to muster up the unity to collab, vibe with one another, and drive our urban entertainment industry?
What's going to drive San Diego urban entertainment is San Diego urban entertainment support. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
You said something about these other cities, and that made me feel like this. It's just like, I hear the stigmas like, oh, Daygo, there's too much hate. Daygo this, and that's from people inside the city. We're not talking about out. But to be honest, you said LA up the street. I use LA. To be honest, like they know how to come together, man. Even if it was coming to the music, you feel me? They don't gotta like each other. They might even just tap in with a video or a song just to see what you're talking about. But that's a stream and it's support, man. You get what I'm saying? And so what San Diego needs to do is just do what a lot of these other cities been doing, man, and stand behind each other. You know what I mean? That's
I
what I
think
feel
that's
like
a
we
really
missing. You
big
know, we
deal
can go,
what you're saying. I agree with you
yeah,
100%.
yeah,
Stand behind
yeah.
each other. You know, in San Diego, what I notice is that the people who are doing stuff and a lot of the people in the different urban communities,
Mm-hmm.
they support, generally speaking, so far, the people that they know. They're starting to have wider support,
Mm-hmm.
but with all these people out here, nearly 3.5 million in the San Diego area throughout San Diego County.
Okay.
I'm talking about all the way from San Isidro up to Escondido, Oceanside, all the way to the border, right? Of San
Mm-hmm.
Diego, either direction. With all these people, 1.5 million in the city of San Diego alone, we should be able to sell artists as good and personable as yourself should be able to sell 20, 30,000 right here at home. Do you think that we're getting to the point where that's going to become possible?
Yeah, we're definitely getting to the point to where that's becoming possible. You know, as more artists put themselves out there, more artists grow, people start seeing the recognition that San Diego getting. That's gonna make people want to support, want to come in, want to tap in, see what you're talking about. So we're not there yet, but yeah, I could definitely see us getting there by how things going.
So we're definitely headed in that direction. And I mean, we're getting closer and closer. There's starting to be more unity. Different people are tapping in, doing things. I myself,
Definitely.
I run this Keep It Daygo platform just to push San Diego's urban entertainment industry. You
Okay.
have 9 Kill Radio, Deshante Jones. He pushes it, plays the music. We
Mm-hmm.
got a lot of things going on. Big June has a unity movement, getting more people to work together. And artists like you are putting out great products. That's something that we can't overlook. How do you feel about the talent level throughout the San Diego area?
Uh, San Diego talent is definitely worth being noted. You know what I mean? I just put it like this: like it's always like San Diego got it hard. You know what I mean? We get overlooked. We get our ideas stolen from us. You know, people come in and take swag, and then they go take it elsewhere. You know what I mean? To be honest, that's deep. San Diego talent is popping, man. You feel me? I'm gonna be honest, like me personally, like I'd rather listen to a lot of these Dago artists myself over stuff on the radio or some of the famous people out there, man. You know, San Diego music, we got soul, we got substance, and we got real high quality grade everything. You know what I mean? From the artist who's just beginning to the artist who's established, like San Diego got a story. San Diego as a whole got a story that
We have a
deserves to be
story.
heard.
Yeah, because like we have filmmakers, we have radio personalities, we have R&B artists, definitely
Yep,
got hip hop. We have people that do skits. We have people that do all the different entertainment products that you can think of and do it very well.
definitely.
So when you look at it, what we don't have is support. And I don't just mean from people within
San
the
Diego.
neighborhood that a person is from or just
Yeah,
from the people that you know, but we need the support of the whole San Diego area behind us.
definitely.
What I notice about you is that you travel. You have managed to muster support even in other cities. And we have other artists who have done that.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about your travels and then tell us how you could take the lessons that you learned doing that and help. And you have taken the lessons you learned from that, excuse me, and it's helped to promote you right here at home with people who know nothing about you. Explain
Sure.
that to us. How do you do that?
Um, to sum it up, no fear and self confidence. You know, first of all, before you do anything, especially with traveling, man, you can't be afraid. And and people may get a whole misconception of the word afraid, but what I mean is you got to believe in yourself. You know what I mean? Like you got to believe in you first. And so I believe in me. I believe in me to the fullest, capacity I can. And with that, I believe in myself so much that it's like I bring that confidence with me when I travel. So when I travel, it's already a different aura because I'm not from wherever I travel to. That's San Diego. We got our own little aura. We got our own get down. People can tell. Like I get that all the time. They be like, "Oh, you from West Coast? You from the West Coast?" I'll be like, "Yeah." They be like, "Oh, I would say LA, but your swag is not really like LA is different." I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm from San Diego." They'd be like, "Oh, okay, okay." You get what I'm saying? Like people have a general idea of San Diego, but San Diego ain't out there enough to where they immediately call our city. You get what I'm saying? You have a lot of people who know of but don't know. You get what I'm saying?
They know of, but they don't know. That's profound. And they will know soon because
Oh,
San
definitely.
Diego's urban entertainment industry is currently on the rise. Look out
Hmm,
for us. Now,
definitely.
I know this about what you just said. What we're doing is creating our own identity. But we were doing kind of like the same thing the rest of the entertainment industry was doing. And now we have a more unique product, I believe.
Yeah, yeah. Like I believe I completely concur with what you're saying. It's like this is how I feel about the city, man. For real. Like it's like we had our own style, we had our own everything because we've always been our own and unique, and that wasn't getting us nowhere. So everybody start, and I'm not saying everybody. I don't want to give no names, but just as a collective, you know what I mean. We start trying to do what other cities and what other places were doing because we start seeing other people getting on, other places booming. And now that that's over with, and like it's kind of like, all right, well, shit, we done our own thing, and we didn't try to do some of this over here, and it ain't getting us nowhere. The thing I noticed about San Diego as a whole is that we're confident in ourselves. You get what I'm saying? Like every art, you got so much talent, so much everything out here, but nobody's like copying the next style. Everybody got their own sound, got their own swag, but it's all San Diego.
It's all Daygo. And you know what
All,
they say? Confidence creates swagger, and swagger creates success, especially when it comes to entertainment products. Love the San Diego swag. It's real unique. It's a great product. Now, I would be negligent if I didn't ask you about how San Diego's gang situation plays into, or the disunity because of that at times, because they have a situation in LA, they have situations in Oakland and other places.
mm-hmm.
But how does ours play into the unity that we lacked at one time, and how are we getting better about that and create, like Big June has the Footprints Unity movement. I'm seeing more people work together that aren't necessarily from hoods, that are best friends. How is that working? How is our unity helping generate that identity and that swag by being able to work together and maybe see a swag from one person from one side of town and another person from another side of town, and you still it's Dago swag on either direction. How does that feel to you these days?
It feels pretty dope. I could definitely see the change. Back in the day, it wasn't so much people intermingling. You get what I'm saying? Even to right now, it's very scarce. But it's possible. It's possible. You get what I'm saying? All it takes is a little courage and a few tap ins. Now, you mentioned one thing, gang violence. You know what I mean? And gang violence is gang violence. You know what I'm saying? And that's a broad spectrum. But there's a lot of pain and hurt still in the streets too. So it's not just so easy to just be like, hey, let's go be cool with them, or let's go. It don't work like that. You feel me? But what I've been seeing a lot lately is that people who have connections with other members from other gangs have been stepping forward and been working with them. An example, You can't just like, oh, hey, that's a dope rapper over there from over there, I'm gonna call him. And now, like, that's not how it works. But like, we all grow and we've grown, and I can like confidently say this about my city is like, there's not nobody here that don't know somebody from somewhere else. You get what I'm saying? Like, whether it be a family friend, whether it be an actual relative, or whether it be somebody who you grew up with, I'm starting to see that people are actually starting to keep those bonds. And even though the hoods may not be particularly best friends, people still have friendships and bonds that have formed over years. And people are more confident with being like, oh yeah, I know him, he cool, rather than being shunned down or like, like, you know what I mean, acting like you don't know somebody because of what somebody might think about you. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
we've grown. You feel me? So it's like, okay, if you cool with somebody, you get what I'm saying? You cool with somebody. So when you was talking about intermingling with the hoods and stuff like that, like, all I can do is encourage people to do that. I'm not, like, start square one. Shit, if you know somebody from a different hood, y'all cool. You know what I mean? Y'all doing music, whatever. I mean, hey, why not? But again, it's a slippery slope. So again, you can't just oh, I'm gonna get up today and just go do a song with him. But people that you got to bond with, I see more and more people doing that. People are like attaching themselves with people who they know, grew up with, et cetera, and that's really causing bonds and relationships to be formed where in the past it wasn't so.
So now that we, when I say we, I'm saying San Diego area
Yeah.
all together. Now that we have not just our own swag, but our grown swag, I think that that's part of the thing that has us rising. And I want to say something to the public right now. Don't just play Daygo, say Daygo. For those of you who listen to San Diego music, you may have some of Perry B right now that you've been listening to. For those of you who listen to San Diego music and you really enjoy it, don't just play it, say it. Let other people know about it. Let your friends out of town know about it. Turn other
Mm-hmm.
people from San Diego onto it, and let's get this thing going. Because we have enough talent in San Diego, and we definitely have a big enough population to make unit sales out here. Now, what do you think? I believe that people out here can sell 20, 30, 50,000 once we get the word out that there's a real and vibrant urban entertainment industry
Yeah.
in the San Diego area. What do you think?
I definitely agree with you on that, man. San Diego artistry and San Diego music, the urban scene, we are rising, and it's getting to the point to where people can't keep overlooking us no more. See, San Diego been overlooked for so many years for whatever reasons. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but I like that's how I feel. And for anybody that's not in San Diego, what I mean, if you're in a position of power, like check this out though. Like prove me wrong. But it's like the industry don't want to see San Diego on. You get what I'm saying? For
Mhm.
whatever reason. And it's like they make it hard for us to be recognized. I'll hear San Diego music being played in other places, but DJs won't hop on the radio and be like, oh, hey, that's Wuchu out of San Diego. They'll just play it and then go to the next song. You get what I'm saying? And so we just got to keep pushing how we've been pushing and what we've been pushing because everybody's starting to recognize us and see us. And we finally getting some recognition. It's not the recognition we deserve because we deserve so much more, but they starting to see us. They starting to
And
see
I
us.
can definitely agree with that because what I think is a mismatch in San Diego is the level and the volume of talent that we have and the level of support that we receive. Because
Yeah,
if we receive support concurrent to the level and value of talent that we have, we be on already big.
see, and then that makes me go to, what I mean, that's why I always tell people, you feel me? Like it starts internally. So instead of like always trying to like fight for the world to see us, like we need to see ourselves first. The more we see ourselves and the more we do for each other, everybody else in the world gonna start seeing that. What's going to bring them to San Diego is how we operate amongst ourselves. You get what I'm saying? And so,
Exactly.
and so, we do more Daygo cleanup and do more Daygo for Daygo. I can see it's going somewhere. Real chop. I got a mantra, and it's real, but like, and I fall under it too. I got some Jordans in my closets. So, what I mean? It is what it is, but we buy Jordans, we buy Nikes, we buy Reeboks, New Balances, whatever your shoe that you like. You feel what I'm saying? We'll be quick to go spend $120, $160 on something like that. But when somebody in the city is selling a CD for $20 or selling a hoodie or a jacket for 40, it's like we shun away for that. You know what I mean? And these are actually people that we can actually see and meet in real life versus people we'll never meet in life, but we giving them all our money. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like what the government does with the Federal Reserve and the money. Like, they print money to keep the economy going. San Diego economy needs to keep San Diego's economy strong. So spend San Diego dollars in San Diego's economy.
Put the money back into your own economy. People, are you listening? This is the San Diego urban entertainment industry. This is one of the artists. I'm a guy who's pushing the industry. And we're telling you, because I'm concurring with you, put some dollars into San Diego's urban entertainment economy. And not just that, but San Diego's other products too.
Yeah, yeah. And then see you saying that, also, I'm gonna get, people don't gotta do it, they're gonna do their own thing. But honestly, to be honest, I think that, for people who charge services in San Diego, y'all lower y'all prices for San Diego. Give people San Diego plugs. And what I mean by that is that you said it somewhere in the beginning of the interview to where we got artists, we got videographers, we got camera people, we got producers, we got engineers. Like, we have everything that we need in this city. You get what I'm saying? And I know everybody trying to feed their families. I know everybody trying to make a dollar to promote and take care of their own lives. But when it comes to San Diego, you know what I mean? Like, hey, man, show some San Diego love. There ain't no shame in the game. I mean, hey, like, when we reach out and go out of town, people get charged $5,000, $6,000 to get people to come here, get people to perform and do this. So why can't we put that same $5,000, $6,000 in 2 or 3 different artists out here and blow them up? You get what I'm saying? So that reverts back to what I said with San Diego economy, keeping it strong. You get what I'm saying?
I feel you, because you know what? That makes a lot of sense. You get military discounts if you're in the military. People get senior citizen discounts. People get discounts from their job. So in San Diego's urban entertainment industry, if we really going to start trying to move, basically has won, because we have to export our urban entertainment industry to the rest of the world. And even though everybody might not mess with everybody, we need to mess with each other enough to make this thing happen.
Enough to make this thing happen.
Discount.
Yeah,
all the Daygo artists, man, give me the Daygo discount.
Yeah, for real though.
Yeah. I'm a Daygo producer. Give me a Daygo discount, man. Come on, man. Let's keep it Daygo, man. Let's represent San Diego to the fullest, and let's treat each other like we know magic is in the air. And we are trying to make that happen, because we're on the rise. And the only thing that can stop our trajectory
is us.
It's us.
It's facts. It's facts.
We are definitely on the rise. Now, on another note, you do gangster rap. You do a lot of music for the women too. I want to know, like, who are some people that you haven't worked with that you would like to work with? And make sure you name some of the ladies too. Some of the ladies, some of the guys. Mix it up a little bit.
I'm gonna say this. If you're from San Diego and you are a Daygo artist, I want to work with you. So now when people see this interview, there is no misconceptions about Perry B, like it's hard to reach me, or he only works with certain people. If you do music and you serious about your craft, let's work. I mean, I've been doing it this last year. I haven't, man, people tap in, man, and let's get it. Like, let's get it, man. That's my way of providing back to my city. You get what I mean? Not being
Select.
prejudiced or not being selective. Oh, I'm only gonna rap with it. Like, nah, like, man, if you're serious, let's get it. And that's my way of giving back to my city.
And that's major, man. That is major. It's a trip because today is your 31st birthday. But
Yes,
the way
sir.
that you speak about San Diego's urban entertainment industry, you got 50 years of wisdom.
Thank you, bro.
I
Thank
like
you.
the way that the approach that you take to our urban entertainment industry and the unity needed. That was real big. If you're from
Thank you.
San Diego, let's work. You guys heard it. I don't ever want to hear any other San Diego artist say that you don't have an opportunity to work with Perry B. He just put it out here right in the public eye. If you're from San
Yep.
Diego, let's work. I feel the same way. You want to tap in with Keep It Daygo? You from San Diego, let's work. Actually, we recently opened a Facebook group where people can come
Okay.
in, drop stuff in, and as long
Okay.
as it's not too offensive to anybody else, or it's not going to stir no trouble up or whatever,
Yeah,
drop
yeah.
it in there. We'll approve it and play it. This is going to be in the group, and I try to make that for a place where people who haven't been getting their stuff out can just say, "Here we are, here I am." You can put it in with the SoundCloud link or a YouTube
Yeah.
link or whatever, so that you get credit for whatever you drop in there and it spins to you. But I did that just with the same spirit that you just said what you said. Because if you're from Dago, let's do it.
There ain't nothing to it but to do
Let's do it, but to do it. There you go. You can tell he's a rapper.
it.
Hey man. So, you know, you got some slick lyrics.
Thank you.
You got a big following. People want to know if they can just, you come on the show, they got to get a bar of you, man. So let us listen to a little something, man. Maybe just a minute or so, just so that the people know what you're dealing with.
Okay. Bet I'm gonna put some diverse on. You know what I mean? It's called Lay You Down. I like this track, man, because I did it. The mindset of the song was for all the older cats out there, man. You feel me? The vibe to and ride with, man. I like it, and I like it. It's to the ladies, but it's a real cool jazzy beat and jazzy sound. So I'm gonna play a good minute of that for you.
Act to keep it fly too. Wanna enter my world? Hang on, let me introduce you. Slowly, cause it's wild in the San Diego Zoo. You up and throw you up and eat you like dog food. We can just relax where you can stay and keep it boo. I'm down to go wherever with you by my side is true. Come here, let me celebrate that kitty like a touchdown. Come here, let me show you how it feel, have a real man round. Come here so you see some of the plans you are involved now. You got all the options, pick the best or don't you back down. Baby, I can't lie, I want you. I want you. And right now, I need you. I need to lay you down, lay you down. I can't lie, I want you. I want you. And right now, I need you. I need to lay you down, lay you down. Love, dream about me at morning, evening, and night. When you in the mood or distressed, you angry and fight. It don't really matter, decide to stick to my side. You really fucking with me or are you here for the ride? I'ma find it out, so it's better to be sincere. I would not be jabbing and spinning game in your ear. If I didn't see your potential, I see it clear. I'll take that, give it back, but you gotta be patient, dear. A man that's on a mission, girl, all I need is your time. Promise I won't waste it, won't switch up, wear a disguise. Always be the same, man, you mean
All
it.
right, man. You guys hear it. He's got some heat. He definitely has some talent.
Thank you.
So what we have to do is we have to let everybody know, how do they get in touch with Perry B? How do they copy your music? What are your platforms? Tell us about you. Tell us your get down. How we get with you.
Okay, bet, man. We'll hit the social networks off the dribble. I'm on SoundCloud. You can type in Perry B Owens. All my music will pop up. You can follow me on that too. I'm on Snapchat. At PB_Uno59. I'm on Twitter. At Perry B Uno. I'm on IG at PB Uno. I'm on Facebook, Perry T. Owens Jr. I'm on WhatsApp. The number is 619-508-1068. I'm on YouTube, Perry T. Owens Jr. You get what I mean? And all digital platforms coming soon, man. I've been telling people that for all 2020, but it's about to come real soon. So I'm out there, man. And then on the flip side, you can always catch me in person. I'm outside with it. So
Outside with it. You can pull right up on him and be like, man,
Definitely. Definitely.
So I'm gonna tell the story real quick about how we met. Speaking of San Diego Unity.
All right, bet.
So the way that we met, I had just did 17 and a half years in the feds, in federal prison. And I got out. So of course, when you get out, you want to go to the street doctor, get everything, make sure you're all right and all that. So I'm at my doctor's appointment. And I look over, and that Southeast swag you talking about, you know I feel it, because the first thing I did when I looked at him, I didn't know the man from Adam. And I walked up to him and I said, "Hey man, you from Southeast, ain't you?" And he looked at me like, And I said, no, you just, are you from Southeast? You seem like somebody from Southeast. And he said, "Why?" And I said, "Man, homie," I said, "Look, man, I just did 17 and a half in the feds. It's good to be back in San Diego. You got that Southeast swag. I ain't on nothing, homie. I just want to know, are you from Southeast? Because I love seeing Southeast people. My sister got me living out here in Lemon Grove. And it's good to see people from Southeast." He said, "You know what? Yeah, man, I'm from Southeast." I said, "Okay, man, my name is Robert Wood. Everybody calls me Shorty Mac." I said, "You rap or anything by any chance?" Because you kind of look at him and he got that rap swag about himself too. And he said, "You know, actually, I do get down." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah." And so we sitting there waiting on the doctor. He walks outside and he said, "Come here for a minute." So I walk outside with him and he say, "You from Southeast?" So we have a little conversation. And at the end of the conversation, I let him know that I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I didn't know it was going to be keep it Daygo, but I'm going to do something to push San Diego, man, because when I was incarcerated, I got tired of not seeing us at award shows, not seeing us on TV and movies, not seeing us doing enough. I mean, we get a little bit of it, but we ain't getting enough of it. Everybody goes, "Oh, that's my homeboy. Oh, they're my folks." Where we at? And so he said, "You know what, man? I rap." I said, "Really?" We exchanged numbers. We stayed in touch for a long time, just a conversation here and there. Finally, culminated in this interview. We finally got together and did an interview. And so that's how we met, just walking up to each other. And the way I recognized him as somebody to holler at was that Southeast swag. The Southeast swag introduced us.
Yeah, bet, for real. And that's why I try to tell people around me, like, the power of networking is real, man. Because I remember that day vividly, man. I just said, like, he's like, "You from Southeast?" I'm like, "What?" I was like, "What?" And then like that, but it's dope because, like, I tell people to network because you never know who you're gonna meet, man. You never know who you're gonna meet, and first impressions are real. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, again, you just broke it down for the people, but look, like a year just back and forth, just chopping it up, you know what I mean, getting to know each other more and more, just from that bump, just from bumping shoulders at the doctor. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Now we here, and there's a whole lane created. You get what I'm saying? So
whole lane created.
My encouragement to people is, don't be afraid to be social. Don't be afraid to be social, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people will walk around, they closed off, and you can't tell them nothing. You get what I mean? Like, be open, man. Like, be open. That's how you gonna explore and learn new things. You get what I'm saying? Now, of course, don't be no dummy and just open up to everybody and be like, "Oh yeah, hey." Nah. Like, that's not how it works. Yeah, that's not how it works. You feel me? But y'all get it, man. Y'all get it, man. Y'all get it. And everybody feel like that little ting of like, And it's what you do with that, that's going to dictate where you go.
Yeah, so basically, I like your music.
Thank you.
I like your ideology. And so now what I want to ask you, what else? I'm not even going to pose a question to you. I'm going to say, what else? It's a question, but I'm going to let you create your own question. What else does San Diego, when I say San Diego, I say the whole San Diego area. Yeah, and I want people to know, when I talked about us meeting with the Southeast swag, there's also Chula Vista swag, San Ysidro swag, Otay swag, Oceanside swag, Escondido swag, Delmar swag. Everybody has a certain swag within San Diego County. But overall, one thing that you'll notice about a person is the San Diego swag, period. And I mean that for the whole San Diego area.
Definitely.
And so, do you have some final words for San Diego before we close this out?
Yeah. My final words is that, we almost there. Whether people believe it or not, we literally like almost there, man. And so it's just like support, man. Look, at the end of the day, just support. Support. So
Don't worry, we edited.
support the industry that is cracking the wave right now for San Diego. Right now, what's getting us in there is this music. We finally starting to be recognized. You get what I'm saying? Support Daygo. Support Daygo. Support Daygo. I can't say it enough. You feel me? If you from the city, support it like you love it. You get what I'm saying? Man, I just said it, man. Support.
Support it like you love it. I got an ideal for people out there. People give 80s parties, 90s parties. People give pajama parties. Start giving some Daygo parties where you don't play nothing but Daygo music. Let's give some parties where we celebrate us.
Definitely.
With our music, our swag. Let's start supporting each other more. If you're watching this and you're from the San Diego area, you're in the San Diego area, share it. Share it with other people. You listen to some San Diego music, you like it. As I said earlier, me and Deshaunte Jones, Nike Radio came up with this. Don't just play Daygo, say Daygo. You hear something that you like, let some people know about it. You see a dope San Diego artist, you buy something off of SoundCloud, somebody hears it, man, tell them to go get it. Support, just like he said, just support. That's all we need. Daygo needs your support. We're on the rise. We're this close. Are you going to be a part of it? Or are you going to sit on the sideline until we blow up and then say, oh, I'm from San Diego? Be a part of it. Let's support. I agree with you, man.
Yes, sir.
So now we're closing out the show. And you know how
keep grinding, keep it real, and always keep it Daygo, baby.